Now we've got two different generations of the Food Packet Survival Arctic here, and we're first going to be checking out this SA-5, produced in 1956. Now remember, these things were first produced in 1948, replacing the Emergency Parachute Ration. So the SA-1 was produced in 48. They updated these every other year. So by 1962, it was the SA-8, but by this point, they weren't logging these things with numbers anymore, so it was just called the SA, Survival Arctic. They kept it simple. And what's different about this one here is it's a P38 can opener taped to the back, very similar to that old Emergency Parachute Ration we checked out before from World War II, but it's still actually here, still has a tab for a key. Let's check out this Food Packet Survival Arctic 5, produced February 1956 first. Alright. Let's pull that key off. Lift that tab. Weird little hiss there. Ooh, doesn't smell too good. Oh boy. Look at the water purification tablet bottle. That waxed seal on the top. Oh, it smells so rank. This is, oh gosh, this is the worst one I've run into yet. That is, oh wow, yep. I didn't expect it to be this bad. I'll just set that there. When it comes down to actual smell, out of any of the old school food packet SAs or STs, this takes the cake. I think it's a cheese bar, and I'm reaching for that first. I'm pretty sure that's what this is here. If I can even... It's pretty tightly packed in there. And, they took the cigarettes out after the SA-3. So, SA-4 was the first year they didn't have smokes. Candy, chocolate bar, sweet, milk. It's kind of hard to read. Type 12, style 1. Oh, jeez. I mean, it's just this horrid, rancid... Oh, jeez. I mean, hey, look, ready to eat cereal, class 5. It's so glistening and... Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Here, let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. That's better. Well, I suppose it's better. I mean, I don't know what the difference is. It's still pretty bad. Tray or not. Oh, that's the culprit. It's these cheese bars. Oh, gosh, look at that thing. Oh, yep, that's it. It has almost a weird minty undertone, too, because it's been next to the Wrigley's PK gum. Alright. Well, that's a shame. Even the Nest tea product, soluble tea product, that bit the big one. It doesn't look like much. Look at that bag. That's pretty cool. You got your waterproof bag to protect your contents. And, hey, that didn't even really make it. I mean, it got slimed. So, I mean, it's still a cool look into these things. I mean, it's just kind of a shame that it's in this condition. I mean, jelly bar. Yeah, it's, there's nothing different about this than I've opened up an SA-4 before, back in like 2014. And no difference between it and this SA-5. And I've always been kind of wondering, this was the missing link, because I did the SA-6, SA-3, 4, 6. So the 5 was my, got a class 5 cereal again. It's totally spent. I mean, those are supposed to have a healthy, almost pale tan color to it. Here's a fruitcake bar. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's, everything in here is completely cooked. Look at the coffee instant. Watch this. Yeah. Wow. I mean, like, These sugar cubes are really just good for display. I'm not going to rip them open. They're sugar cubes. And I wouldn't even doubt they somehow leached some cheese stench. Alright. Food in this packet's developed to provide sustenance in survival emergencies. It's specifically designed to maintain survival efficiency when eaten by one man in one day. Edible without any preparation. May be mushed into soups if water supply is ample. And eat off the land wherever possible. Save this food packet for an emergency. Yeah, I mean, at least the pamphlet's in good condition. I mean, honestly, these things a lot of times get, like, splotched and, you know, stained and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And the can itself, I mean, there's some, like, pretty serious weird rust spots and various, like, I mean, this thing's, you know, it's interesting how all it takes is storage conditions being a little bit hot, like, say, non-climate controlled, and give it 50 years and it doesn't matter. It has to be stored properly. And these things would hold up if they were stored properly. And this, oh man, look at that. How that's interesting to see that layer. It's like there's that foil and then that parchment paper under. Oh gosh, look at the cheese. Hold on. Oh yeah, it just smells. Oh, it's literally. It doesn't even seem safe to breathe this in. It's been making me kind of feel wheezy and weird ever since I first opened it. This is not the usual condition of these things. I mean, this is definitely about as far gone. I mean, this could have been in some non-climate controlled hot warehouse for, you know, the last 50 years. So, you know, it's not too bad, but yeah, it's actually pretty bad. Well, I got this stuff laid out. Decided to do that. Now we're going to throw it back on the tray. Let's check out this cheese bar. You know, this was like a great idea for, you know, short-term storage. I mean, they were replacing these over every other year, you know, so for that purpose, this was a great dense calorie, oh my gosh, food. But now, oh, and it's so rancid. It's the worst smell. Oh, it's just oh, geez, it's wafting upward. It's so weird. Okay, anyway, yeah, let's check out the sweet chocolate bar. These things were enriched with B vitamins. They're tropical chocolate. Again, actually, I see like eggs or something. What the heck? See those little bits of something in there? I don't know what that is. That's not normal. Unless that was like toffee bits, or maybe that's bloomed fats. But again, completely like so far gone of being edible. I won't even put this kind of stuff near my mouth. Like, I'll leave that up to somebody else. I mean, I'll eat some things, but this is like, literally, this would be like taking something out of the dumpster and eating it. Like, or worse. Check out this fruitcake bar. Again, an excellent idea for dense calories and roughage. But that thing, oh, you know, it has such a sweet, sickly smell to it. And it's like, oh wow, look at that fruitcake. Oh, jeez. And then, of course, we've seen jelly bars, but this has to be one of the most spent and bizarre that I have seen yet. Oh, man. Again, just totally far past any safe. You know, this powder, the dry cream product, oh, jeez, it's super, super spoiled. Like, that is literally, like, you'd think that'd be, like, you know, not bad or something, because it's still powder, but trust me, that's like total old dry milk death. And then here is a soluble coffee product, again completely spent. You know, this thing was a real bust, you know. And then look at that Nest tea. It's like, and these are not supposed to be brown, but I'm still going to save them for display anyway. I mean, they're not great. This bottle, again, saving that. We have the cool iodine tabs. That's a great little display item. It's in great shape. The Domino sugar cubes, again, they're worth like $5 a piece. You know, the chiclets, a few bucks. Decent little item. I mean, like, it's permeated with the cheese stench. Everything is. So, That being said, this thing was a total bust. And we're going to move over to this one from 1962. And I'm hoping this will turn out a little better. Now, this one here, again, it's different. It's got that P38 can opener on the back instead of the old school wind spam key. And it also has more extensive instructions printed on the front. It says, developed to provide sustenance in survival emergencies. It's specifically designed to maintain survival efficiency when eaten by one man in one day. It's edible without any preparation, may be mushed into soups if water supply is ample. Eat off the land wherever possible. Save this food packet for an emergency. Concentrated food, bars, beverages, sugar, cream, chewing gum, utility bag. Alright, let's check this thing out. Well, not bad. Cool. Let's see if we'll get a hiss. Little one. Oh geez, I instantly smelled something weird. Cool. This one looks to be in a little bit better condition. It still smells pretty rancid, but not quite as bad. And these things, I tell you, I think it's these cheese bars they started adding. I have this bad feeling this one might have them too. Alright, let's check this thing out. Yeah, these things are all kind of hardened and, you know, yeah, very... Well, hey, look at that. Coffee instant. We'll see. That's a good sign. Dry cream product. That's beet. Small cellophane bag to store any unused contents. Look at that. 4 sugar cubes. Here. I got an idea instead of trying to reach it all out. Some of it. Oh, look at this chocolate. Looks to be in much better condition than the last one. Fruitcake bars. Oh boy. More cheese bars. You know, it's just great. Yeah, so these SAs, it's not recommended to open any of them unless they're the ones with cigarettes, because those are the ones that didn't have the cheese bars. They introduced cheese bars in the SA-4s, and that was 1954. So yeah, none of these are for eating purposes, and this is nice. I like this. You know what's great about this? You can store water in there now. It's a much better design. Although it was hard to open with the P38, it was still much better than breaking the can in half and having a pretty much useless utility. This, you can store water. You can do a lot more with it. You could cook with it. Use it as a pan for cooking. Much more efficient. Wow, look at this. This fruitcake bar. Alright, let's get this all laid out. Nice. Okay, so what we got here is we've got 2 ready-to-eat cereal bars. Class 3 and Class 4. And the difference is unknown. It could be just like various differences in grains. I mean, like one could be like wheat and the other one could be cornflake or something. So, or oat bran. I mean, I'm not sure what, but again, I can smell, it's not in any sort of edible condition whatsoever. I mean, like, it's not just rancidity, it's dairy, and spoiled dairy permeation. I mean, like, I don't know what these cheese bars can do to you, okay, like, but with that being said, getting it on a tray would still be nice. So, I want to check out that fruitcake bar first. And it is pretty much, well, you know what? I think it might have a, look at that. There's just a little bit more color than the last one. But, oh, it's still, oh, and I bet it's, oh, there's a little more moisture too. Hey, it's like not quite as awful, but pretty much in the scheme of things, it's awful. So, I mean, like, I just rip that open, that's gonna go. I mean, I really just need one of each for display anyway. You know, so this one's gonna stay sealed. And we're gonna check out that chocolate. Look at that nice wrapper. So instead of opening the one with the nice wrapper, let's mess with this one. And, you know, heck. Whoa. That sort of still looks edible. Let's see. Oh, nope. Not edible. Oh gosh, it's just like the most bitter. It's burning. It burns. Like that's, yeah, that's the cheese. That's that permeation. I mean, that's not even normal. I've had chocolate that looked worse than that. I mean, oh man. Oh, and I actually ingested like about half that bite. And not the whole bit. I spit out whatever I didn't manage to fully ingest there. Now these cheese bars, they're just brown, stinky, nasty cheese bars. Like, I mean, this one's actually my best one for display I've ever seen yet. So that one is going to the side. And this one here, well, heck. I mean, just to, oh, geez. I mean, oh yeah, look at that. That's not in as bad a shape. That's kind of cool to be able to see it. I mean, still, it's weird, the dehydrated crackers and cheese bar from the mid-40s that we'd seen last month, that was in better shape than this. So it's interesting. Like, I don't know if it was just storage conditions or what. Oh yeah, that's just so putrid. It's so much worse and just on a whole new realm of stench opposed to that that one I even tried out from the mid-40s. And these here, oh yeah, that totally, oh great, that totally has, I mean, once I open it up, it has that cheese smell even worse. So again, it looks fine, but I just took a little bite, and oh, again, it's like, it's totally inedible. Oh gosh, I mean, like, I gotta go for a piece of gum and then come back with some hot water, and hopefully these are okay. Hold on. They are okay. You can count on Wrigley's PK every now and again. Not bad. What a lifesaver. Yeah, because that was pretty awful. Alright, so pretty much here, what I'm seeing is being still consumable. The gum, the sugar, and potentially these drink mixes. So let's check that out. We're going to first check out the instant tea with ascorbic acid, manufactured by the Nestle company. Now that coffee instant. At least something survived. These and the gum and what I'm hoping, the sugar. I mean, the sugar even has a little bit of a cheese smell. Oh geez. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the sugar. I don't feel like messing with that. I mean, it's such a strong permeation. Take my word for it. It's pretty gnarly. So. Anyway, I got that cleaned up a little bit. And these things are nicely stirred up and ready to check out. Yeah, that's really good. Again, just like in that in-flight food packet, it needs sugar, but these Domino sugars are cheesified, so trust me, like, I'm not going to use them. So anyway, yeah, it's very smooth. It's very well-balanced tea, but again, just extremely bland without sugar. That's some awesome coffee. Coffee instant. It really is like my favorite coffee. I mean, look at the color on it, right? It just looks great. That's coffee. Anyway, this was a cool look into these Food Packet Survival Arctic 5 and Survival Arctic 8s. I mean, hey, it's just part of the ongoing project for me. I want to get SA-1 through SA-9 before it got replaced by the Food Packet Survival General Purpose. And around 1965 or 66, first prototypes were made of that. Procurements were put in about 67, 68. Anyway, the Food Packet Survival Arctic. Interesting look. This is Steve 1989 off MREinfo.com. Hope you guys liked the video. Sorry it wasn't super exciting, but I'll be coming back at you with something new. Or old. Alright, cool. See ya.